EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Here we go. Line around, up. Up.
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Taking down number 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Outside.
They'll stick with him again. He'll push forward for about a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
53. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Outside. Up.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set. Line around, yellow. Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go for it.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison, and it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Purdy on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the side.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. Another try with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Ready?
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go. 18, run. 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving, he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nick Bosa. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. His drive will start on the ground. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Get 18.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Second down and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, 49ers.
Get set. Get set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Panthers' 4-yard line.
Outside. 18.
to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second TD catch of the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Get it!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 14, Panthers 10.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage and will return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Let's go now. Check. Back. Go 80. Go.
They'll go once more with Brooks. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
49-yard line.
Back to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
3rd and inches. He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Brooks. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
And that is incomplete.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete. It's always a little bit of a letdown if you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Back.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dragon. Get to me. Hawk, set, go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Come on. Set, ready.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Niners have got it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's it.
First and 10.
Now a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Purdy now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in! Touchdown, 49ers. That his second touchdown tonight. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Second and 10.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can. Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk, Lightning, AC! Ready?
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
On third down, here's Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Wait for this. Could be worse, but I feel like
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in to the pylon. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good, and the Panthers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action. Here's Purdy. Forced out left. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. First down, 49ers.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Handoff here, up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's into the end zone. What a response. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kick by Lutz is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Come on, come on.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 11.
Drop 60. Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. This one intercepted. And the Niners will take over here just past the 30. Throwing on first down is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
53.
A run now on second down. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And caught left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, 49ers. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. He'll go play action. Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Get set. What's up? Ball 12.
It's the tight end, Kraft, in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Down. Go.
Now, faking the give. Going up top. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80. Check out.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4. They'll stick with him again. Room to run inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Outside. Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now a handoff running right.
The ball carried by number 37. Next, Horton on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Kittle is the man in motion. 3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 24-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Let's hut.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Liking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check out.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number
I
81.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
65, Cat. 65.
He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Liking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Bronco 80. Check out.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So second down, and they'll run it. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marks. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and goal.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level...
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
And it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So a win here for our visitors.